So what do you think is a major reason?
I don't have an exposure to work on the major project. There are
And what are the things you heard from other people?
After that they told me to resign. I applied more than 150 jobs.
Talking to the people, what exactly helped you in this whole coaching that has actually helped you to become better?
Live mock interviews calls.
Hi guys, again welcome back to one more podcast with Gireesh, that is Grow with Gireesh podcast. Today we have one more success story in front of us. His name is Pavan Kumar. He's from Andhra Pradesh. So basically this person's journey is a little bit unique, where he started his journey as a Salesforce DevOps engineer, working at persistent systems with approximately 2.7 years of experience, and right now successfully transitioned to Salesforce developer role in just less than 3.5 months, and with approximately 40 to 15% hike in 45 days. So I think it's pretty commendable. And today we'll understand in this call how exactly Pavan Kumar has navigated his challenges from changing the domain, which is a major concern with most of the IT professionals, and what are the challenges he has faced, and what are the strategies he has used to crack this in just 45 days of starting with me. So with that being said, I'll welcome Mr. Pavan today. Hi Pavan.
Yeah, hi Gireesh. Thank you so much for the introduction.
Thanks, man. Thanks. So, Pavan, just as usual, according to the basic stuff. So, just please introduce yourself. Just give me a background about where you are from, which place, and how did you start your professional career, and why did you decided to make a transition from DevOps engineer role, Salesforce DevOps role, to Salesforce developer role? Yep.
Yes, Gireesh. Hi everyone. I am Pavan Kumar.
Hmm.
I'm basically from Andhra Pradesh. I graduated from Siddharth Institute of Engineering Technology in the year 2022 in the stream of Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Mhm.
And I got placed in the placement itself, where I started my career with internship at Persistent Systems,
Mhm.
which last for 6 months. And
Okay.
also, I was after completing my internship, I was started full-time employee with
Mhm.
Persistent Systems itself.
Mhm.
I worked as a Salesforce DevOps engineer,
Mhm.
where I got chance to work uh, in the Salesforce DevOps role. I got to know about how the deployment works,
Mhm.
where we are collaborating with the developers. We are working with the merge conflicts,
Mhm.
and I learned many tools in the persistent itself.
Okay.
This is the work I have done.
Mhm.
And later, I worked on one of the project in the banking sector account.
Okay.
Yes, this is all about the work I have done.
Mhm.
And the challenges I have faced is like initial period of my experience, I didn't got any project for 6 months.
Mhm.
Later I got uh, chance to work in Salesforce DevOps role, where
Mhm.
they given training in the Salesforce developer itself, but I didn't got chance to work in the development role. But again, yes,
That
again,
means the training has been given to developer role, but you have
yes,
been dropped into a DevOps project.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, initial period of there is no projects in my company
Mm.
to align that project. So they given train to survive in the company. We have to get into any one of the project for sure.
Mm.
So I was in the trauma that I was like I have to do some work. So they offered me training on Salesforce DevOps.
Okay.
So to survive in the company, I have to do something. So
Mm.
I have get into Salesforce DevOps,
Mm.
where I got chance to learn tools on Salesforce DevOps.
Mm.
So I worked in Salesforce DevOps for in a project.
Mm.
In that also, I didn't get any challenges at all.
Okay.
Like they given tasks, they give the task
Mm.
for a period like two weeks, and then also I didn't got any challenges to work more.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
this is the thing I faced.
Mhm.
And I like I am the person who is taking the task. They are not assigning any task to me. Is
Okay.
to
So I understand where you're coming from. So one question I wanted to stop here and take a second, right? So Pavan, like,
Yes,
why do you think this is happening continuously in most of the service-based companies or most of the companies? They select a candidate, they put them into a notice period, a bench basically for a couple of days. Then they ask you to move a random project. I've heard this so many times, right? So what do you think is a major reason? And if you have any tips or strategies to avoid this for the new candidates, that would be actually helpful.
Yes, yeah, there are many people who come into the MNCs and they'll not great exposure into the projects.
Hmm.
Like me also, I don't have an exposure to work on the major project. There are like we have to take the step and we have to ask the managers and like we blindly sitting means they will not take care of us.
Uh,
Yes, this is the thing.
okay, so
Yeah.
basically you are saying you have to take initiative and ask them for the projects and get work done as a fresher.
Yes. This is the thing I done in my 2.5 years, so that I survived for 2.7 years.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So then why do you think companies do this? Like it's because that they want to show their headcount to the clients, or what do you think is the internal reason?
Yes, that is the one of the reason they have to show the like they trained in Salesforce DevOps almost 15 people in our company,
Hmm.
like say freshers only. They
Hmm.
trained for 15 freshers in the company, and in half of them they are deployed into the project.
Hmm.
And
Oh.
half of them they are not deployed into the project. Like me, there are so many members are there.
Hmm.
They have to show the
Number of
like
people in the
client
project.
to the
Huh.
client. They have to show to the client these are the many role
Hmm.
belongs to Salesforce DevOps people are there.
Hmm.
So you can so that they can to get the projects to
Got it.
their company. This is the thing happening.
Got it.
Like,
Got it. So then what is the decision? Why, like, when is the moment that you decided that Pawan, enough is enough? I'm struggling from 2.7 years sitting here just surviving. Now it's time for me to move on and do something which I like. That is Salesforce developer role, because that is what initially you are planning to go. Then this company has put into DevOps. Now you are planning to get into developer role. So what is the thought process behind changing this domain? And what are the things you heard from other people, from your friends or colleagues or seniors, whether it's possible, it's not possible? Just give me a whole scenario.
yes. Like when I got into the project, at that time I didn't got any work to prove my experience, my challenges and all.
Hmm.
So at that time I decided I want to get into a company where my skills to align to expose myself.
Mhm.
So that I decided in the last 3 when I was in the persistent system in the last 3 months I didn't worked in DevOps also. So
Oh.
they didn't provided any work. They are telling like there is no work, there is no project to align to you.
Hmm.
So that is the thing happening. So after that, they told me to resign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the thing happened. Actually, I got one project in developer role itself,
Hmm.
but they denied to allocate
Ah.
to that project.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Because the project got delayed. I
Uh-huh.
also asked why I have to resign like that.
Hmm.
Because the project got delayed because of me not know like that. I asked to them,
Hmm.
but the HR
It's
said
better
that
to.
yes, yeah, I have the only option. If you don't resign, I have the only option is termination. So that
Oh.
is the thing happened in my last previous company. So I decided to quit from the company and look into the outside.
So don't you think it's a very heartbreaking thing, no? Because you have worked for 2.7 years and HR
Yes.
randomly comes and tells you that, you don't have a project, you have to leave. Like, how did you dealt with that situation? Like, did somebody help you? Like, it's okay. Like, what is happening in that time period of when they asked you to resign, and how did you plan? Like, no, what should I do right now?
Yes. I felt very bad. I connected with some of senior managers.
Hmm.
I told about the situation.
Hmm.
They also tried to help, but in the last minute, they also denied to help me.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I quit from the company.
Hmm.
I started starting job search in the outside also.
Oh, okay.
This thing
Got it.
happening.
So this time when okay, so you left the organization and this time you're looking for the job search.
Yes.
So now let's talk about that also, because now you already are in a down phase where you have to leave. Now you have to find a new job in the stock market, and that too into a new domain. Now you have
Yes.
to change from DevOps to developer role, right? So tell me, how does your job search process used to look like generally before you met me? Like, what you used to do on a daily basis and what exactly used to happen?
Girish. When I get into out of my previous organization, I started job searching like anyone else
Mm,
from Naukri, LinkedIn.
mm,
Actually, I am from DevOps now. I started looking into the DevOps only in initial period of searching job search. So
okay.
at that time, like I optimized Naukri.
Mm.
As by research, I have optimized my
YouTube
Naukri.
University,
Yes,
YouTube
yes,
University and everything. Okay, good.
yes.
No,
Google, that
no.
and the
Mm, mm. Okay.
after that, I got one call in the whole month after left my previous organization. In 1 month, I got only one call
Mm, mm.
from one company. In that also, I got failed in the interview in DevOps only.
Okay.
After that, in the next month also, only I got only one call.
Oh my
It
God.
is also from startup only.
Mm.
Then in the 2 months, I got only two calls.
Okay. So how
This
many
is
in 2 months you got two calls? That's fine. But I think how many number of jobs you have applied in 2 months?
Yeah, I have applied more than 300 jobs in the 2 months itself.
I
Like the recruiters will call and ask about the expected salary, what you want, and they will not get back for the interview.
they will say they will get back to you, but they'll never get back.
Yes, this is the thing happened. Like this, I get only two interview calls. That's it in the whole 2 months
Okay. So
after applying 300 jobs.
what do you think is the main reason? Because 300 jobs applications is like, huge amount
Yes,
of,
yes.
like you have to go because it's very difficult to apply 300 jobs and still get. So what do you think is that is something missed in the 2 months? Like, what do you think is a major problem?
Yeah, Girish, I too don't know what the thing is missing in
Mm,
my job search. I was applying through Naukri only, where I got calls from the Naukri itself. I don't know other platform how to use, like LinkedIn,
Whether it's LinkedIn or Hive
and
or other platforms,
yeah,
whatever.
I don't know about these and all, how to optimize the LinkedIn, how to optimize the Naukri to
Mhm.
get the calls. So this is the thing happened in
Mhm.
job search initially.
Okay. So, okay, after do getting two calls in 2 months, I think you are definitely heartbroken and frustrated.
Yes, yes.
So then in this phase, like how did you discover me? Like, okay, fine, I need some help. So when did you decide that, okay, fine, let me not do everything by myself and break my head because you have already done everything. So then how did you decide to take the help and how did you discover me?
Yeah, I was in the WhatsApp groups like Salesforce interviews, Salesforce preparation groups,
Hmm.
and one of the member like initially one of my friend
Hmm.
there who is trained with you, he
Hmm.
told me to that he is going to help you. Maybe you
Hmm.
can contact him and you can tell the problem what you are facing. So that is the thing I have come to you through the LinkedIn. I
Oh,
messaged you about my situation and
mhm.
booked one call with you
Mm.
and told about my situation in the call. That
Correct.
is the thing happened
Got
in
it. So
through.
your friend who have got job
Yes,
referred you that you can also take help. I think he's
yes,
from Salesforce. Okay, makes sense.
yes, yes,
That makes sense.
Salesforce.
So now, my question to you is like, no, okay, you started with me and everything, right? So now let's talk about the numbers again. Because the reason I'm asking about numbers, Pawan, most people only see the thumbnail which I'm posting on YouTube, right? For 45 days, 15% hike or cracked a job. They're not understanding the actual understanding of like, no, what amount of effort you need to keep also. So I just wanted to understand, even
Yes.
you started with me, right? In 45 days, you are able to crack an offer. So tell me, what are the top three changes or improvements you have made in my coaching? What are the top three things you understood or improvements you have made in my coaching? And how many number of jobs you have applied in the 45 days of period? How many number of interview calls given and how many offer letters cracked? Just give me a number.
Yes, Girish. After job search of 2 months after left my organization, where I started with you for this coaching,
Mhm.
and there it is all about 45 days.
Hmm.
When I started with you, I applied more than 150 jobs,
Good number.
and the changes I got from you is the optimize how to optimize the LinkedIn and Naukri and how to do the job search according to the company and based on profile based on the job description how to prepare the resume according to the job description. These are the things I have done,
Mhm.
and also mainly. Uh, I focused on confidence, how to speak with the recruiters. This is the main thing I learned from you, Girish. And
Mhm.
also like about the salary negotiation, how to do that one.
Mhm.
And this is the thing, main thing I have learned. And also we have to think like a broad minded. We
Mhm.
have to change the mindset from you. Uh, like
Got
you told about the vision board, we have to maintain
Yes,
that
yes,
vision
yes.
board so that we can do the things accordingly. We have to perform consistently to achieve that
Correct,
goals what we have prepared in the vision board. This is
correct.
the same thing happened in me in my vision board also, where I prepared vision board according uh, to to crack the job.
Okay.
When initially I started with the vision board, at the time I created vision board. I have to crack the job by January 15th.
Oh, okay.
Yes, in the January 15th itself, I got the offer letter.
Oh, it's very good, very good.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. You got exactly yes, yes, yes. Oh, you got exactly offer on January 15. Oh,
yes, yes.
very good. Then
This is the thing happened. I really amazed that
I told
the
you,
tips you have given.
if you write it, if you can write it every day, if you can work towards it, it will happen. It's
Yes,
not some rocket science or law of manifestation or nothing. I don't know about this stuff. What I know is if you tell your brain every day to do one thing, I think it's really good. January 15th, you kept a goal and
yes.
exactly you cleared on January 15th. Oh,
Yes, Girish,
very good.
that is the thing happened. I was doing what you are telling is consistent. I was following the things what you are telling. That is the main thing to key to success for
Correct.
me.
I think whatever you said, the last sentence is very important. Guys, please understand you're not going to get anything if you're not consistent.
Yes, yes.
Consistency is what will give you result. Now I will tell you. Okay, now very good point, Pawan. I think in the last 45 days, how many number of interviews you have given?
When I was joined with you, I have given 6 interviews.
Okay.
In the 6 interviews, also I got 2 offers. This is the
Okay.
thing happened when I was not joining with you with your coaching. At that time, only in 2 months, I got only 2 calls.
Good, good. So six interviews given, two offer letters. Of course, you got rejected also in the process and everything.
Yes, yes,
It's a
yes,
part of the common sense and everything, right? Now, so one question I would love to ask you is, right? So when you are going through this process, okay. So one thing you said is consistent,
yes.
right? So I want you to tell this also, like on a daily basis, what you used to do on a daily basis that has actually gave you that momentum, like no that fire to go forward and do it, right? So on a daily basis, what are the top five things you used to do in terms of job, like in terms of applying jobs or reaching out to people? What is a daily KRA you used to do?
Yes, like in our community also, CBH community, there are many people regarding Salesforce developers who cracked the interviews.
Correct,
From
correct.
them, I have taken help from the who cracked the interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I have taken tips
Mm-hmm.
how to follow the roadmap to crack the Salesforce developer role interviews. From them, it is helped a lot, and also I was doing. Through LinkedIn optimization only, I got so many calls from LinkedIn. There are so many members who don't care about the LinkedIn at all. I'm also one of the member before joined into the coaching. I
Yes.
didn't care about the LinkedIn at all. So we have to build the network like anything. We have to reach out the people for referrals. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I also got referrals from the LinkedIn by reaching the senior people.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Good, good.
the,
So basically, first thing, LinkedIn optimization. Second thing,
yes, yes,
continuously reaching out to people on LinkedIn for reference, which can build your network. And third
yes.
thing is community, where you can talk to people, existing
Yes,
people who have cracked that offers, who can give you on guidance and everything. I
yes,
think, and the fourth thing which you told me is obviously everything you have to do consistently.
yes. We have to follow consistently daily.
I think that sums up everything, right? But one question I wanted to ask you today is, right? So when you came to me, you're not this confident,
Yes, yes,
right? Not in terms of getting a job in technical routes. You're not confident in talking also. A lot of people come and ask me, Girish, I can't speak very good English. I'm not confident like you. Will people really consider me? So you also had the same problem, right? You're not able to tell your things in a very structured manner. And also you have this problem of like little low confidence, right? So, but
yes,
I've
yes,
seen in the last 45 days, you went from that to you're negotiating salaries on the call and closing two offer letters in 45 days. So I know what you have done. But what is a suggestion or what is the process you followed to improve this concept of communication skill or the way you're talking to the people? What exactly helped you in this whole coaching that has actually helped you to become better in terms of all these things?
Yeah, yeah. Every week we have calls,
Yes.
live calls. We have
Mm,
uh, like like we are practicing the mocks with you.
mm,
This is so helped me a lot for me
mm,
to how to how to maintain the body language, how to speak with the people. This
mm,
is helped a lot with you, like live mock interviews calls. This
mm.
is so helpful, and the people who are in the community also, they are taking the mock calls. This is
Correct.
also helped very long,
Mm,
like to crack the interviews in technical accept and also in soft skill accept in the communication. Like we have
mm,
to communicate in an efficient way also.
mm,
This
mm.
is so much helpful
Basically,
for me.
mock interviews help you to practice earlier the same scenarios, and when the
Yes,
actual scenario came in terms of salary and everything, you're able to.
yes, this is the thing happening.
Okay, cool. So one question which most people have this before we
Yes,
podcast is, Girish, if I have 2-3 months of career gap, is it a biggest problem in my career? Will I get calls? Will I do something in effort of it? So what is that you wanted to suggest to people who said that I have a career gap of 2 months or 3 months? I'm not confident to get anything. So what is that? What do you feel about the career gap? Do you really feel that companies that do that really care that much about the career gap, or do they care about the skills? What is your suggestion?
uh, actually, this career gap not at all problem. Where I got to 4 months of gap, where why I was left the organization in September. I got the job in January at 15th.
Correct.
This is not at all gap for the companies who are recruiting. They only see the skills that you have.
Yes.
They don't see the gap what you have.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
I remember you told me in the first call also, Girish, I already have a gap.
yes,
With that,
yes,
again, it will take some time.
yes,
Will it actually work out? So what you said is correct. I think gap will matter if you don't have skill.
yes.
So if you develop the skill over the period of time, and it's not a big deal. That's what you're about to say. Correct. Okay, good. So that's it from my side, Pawan. But before we wind up the conversation, right? So if you wanted to give a suggestion to a candidate who is watching this podcast, like you, who is from a Salesforce domain or from any domain, is planning to make a transition, who is also in a service-based company, stuck like you, wanted to work hard, but no opportunity to work hard, and deciding to take that biggest call you are going to take. No, I'm not, I deserve more. Let's go to the next package. Let's do something. But they're very scared of making that decision. So what do you suggest them personally?
Mm. Like Gireesh, there are many people might like me. There are many people have
Mm,
suggestion like if you want to transition like one role to another role and
mm,
one domain to another domain,
mm.
like you said, one girlfriend theory,
Yeah.
like you some we have the friend we have to accept the love means one our friend have to push that person.
Yes.
Same thing
Push
in
rather than chase, basically.
yes,
Uh,
yes, in the same in job domain or something else. In
mm,
the same
mm,
way,
mm,
we have the person to
mm.
push ourselves to achieve that one. That is the thing. I believe that you are the person who pushed me to change Salesforce DevOps role to developer.
Yeah.
This is the helped me a lot.
Okay. So basically, you're saying that accountable partner who can, like,
Yes,
little bit push you back
yes, yes,
and be like, when you fall down, you'll be there.
yes,
That is
Girish.
the most important thing you're saying.
Yes,
Okay, great, great. I think pretty much, I think you answered everything pretty practical, Pawan. I think it's really commendable.
yes, yes,
And
Girish.
before we end up the conversation, right, I want to tell one thing about you also. Okay. So, Pawan, I work with a lot of people usually in my community. There are a lot of people I work with community, right? So I always tell people hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yes,
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. There are a
yes,
lot of
Girish.
talented people who are watching this podcast. In maybe you are very good at technical skills, you're superb and everything. But if you're not consistent in putting hard work, whether in terms of job search, whether in terms of your career. A person who is going to with less skills, like great hard work, is going to beat you. So I think there are other people in our community who are from Salesforce domain who have been there from a long time, but you're the person who has cracked it. So one thing I also learned from you is that you adapted also very quickly. You're very consistent in implementing the changes. You're not rigid. I'll talk like this only. I can't talk like this. You're very flexible. I think that's a very commendable thing and very coachable also. So the three things which I learned from you, which I want people to take away is, guys, first you need to be coachable. That means if somebody is giving an advice or coach is telling something, you should do it. Second thing is, as I said, consistency is very important and consistent hard work is important. And third thing is, Pawan has proved that even though you're not very good at technical, like no communication skill or great skills, you can improve and still you can make it. Right. So these are the top things I'll also learn from you. Okay. It's
Yes,
been a great, amazing journey helping you, Pawan. Okay. I'm wishing
thank
you
you.
all the best. I'm wishing you much more offer letters. And I'm wishing you to help other people in the community like your friend helped to you. So in the future, so that more Pavan Kumars will come and more people will help take your help also. Cool.
Yes,
So
Manish.
that's it for today's podcast, guys. I hope this podcast will give you that confidence and real insights on what exactly the current job market is, what are the steps you need to take, and how you can also get your next salary hike. With that being said, if you like this video and you watched it until the last by being patiently, share this video with your friends and like this video and comment your opinions on it and tell me what kind of domain people which I want to bring in this podcast that can help you out. Fine. I'll see you in the next my next podcast, guys. Bye bye. Take care.